morning, students. My name is Muthazhaghu, Chief Engineer from Marine Engineering Department. Today we are going to talk about main engine cooling water system, that is jacket cooling water system. You see, a main engine is an internal combustion engine. When the combustion takes place, there will be a lot of heat. We have to take out the heat, otherwise the main engine components will get damaged. So we use fresh water to do that. Your piston is nowadays is cooled by oil, but your liner is cooled by water, fresh water. Not only liner, from the liner water goes to the cylinder head and it cools the cylinder head. From cylinder head it goes to the exhaust oil, it cools the exhaust oil, then it goes out. So the circuit drawing is there, you can see the drawing. And first of all, we have the tanks, the expansion tank. It is called expansion tank, where we have the water for supplying the water to the closed loop system. This jacket cooling water system is a closed loop system. It takes suction from the main engine outlet manifold, then it goes to the jacket water cooler. If the temperature is high, usually outlet of the manifold, outlet of the main engine doesn't go to the cooler immediately. It goes first to the freshwater generator. We use the heat from the main engine to produce fresh water from seawater. From there, it comes to the cooler. If the temperature is more, it will cool, otherwise it will bypass. Then through the pump, we got two pumps, jacket water cooling water pump, because it's a critical equipment, so we have to have two pumps. One pump will be running, other pump will be standby. So from the pump, it will go to the inlet manifold. And you'll have a steam heater there, that is for keeping the water warm, keeping the engine, main engine warm when engine is at port, when engine is stopped, or when you are anchored. So we have to keep the engine warm. So that time engine is not running, so it won't be hot. So we use preheater and heated by steam. So that's what we have, preheater. Otherwise, when the engine is running, water will be always kept hot. So from there, inlet, it goes to the inlet manifold. From the inlet manifold, it goes to the each unit. You will have an inlet valve, then it goes to the jacket, then cylinder head, then exhaust, then you got a outlet valve. Then from the unit, you will have a vent valve also going to the outlet manifold. And if you have 6 units, all this will be parallel. Each unit will have one inlet, one outlet valve. The function of this valve is when you want to overhaul something like your cylinder head, you want to take out, then you have to stop you can't stop the water for all the unit. You can stop only water for this unit, or close inlet and outlet valve, and there will be a drain valve. Open the drain valve and drain the water up to the cylinder head level. Then you can take out the cylinder head and work. Same way, exhaust valve also you can take out, draining the valve. And you have to fully drain the unit when you want to take out the liner. Okay, now what happens is, water is getting heated up, then comes out. So when it goes getting heated up, there may be some vapor or some air present in the water. So this air has to be removed, otherwise it will form a bubble and it will injure the liner and damage the liner. So we will have a deaerator on the outlet line, top of the line. From the deaerator, one line will go to the expansion tank, where this air will go and get out. And otherwise, that outlet line, again it come back to your freshwater generator, then cooler, then pump. This is a closed loop line. Please note, this water is usually distilled water, and we add additives to avoid corrosion and all. That what all things we added, we will see in the another time. But here we will, and you will expansion tank. You will have an expansion tank. This expansion tank, if any leakages, it supplies the water to the closed loop system, or during running, some of the water will evaporate, so it will compensate that also. this. So one line from the exhaust valve, one line from the expansion tank will come to the pump suction, and it will join the suction line there. So when the level is coming down, then your expansion tank adds the water. So if any problem, if there's a crack in the liner, then you can see the level is keep on going down. Immediately you know some problem, either cracked in exhaust valve or cylinder head or liner. So immediately you have to check what is happening. So exhaust valve, liner and cylinder head, there is a possibility of crack. So your expansion tank is to compensate the evaporation, and sometime you can add the chemical on your expansion tank. If your engine room is very high, expansion is on top, then you can't add chemical there. You have to add chemical through your dosing pump. If your engine room is shorter, then this expansion tank we can add your chemical, but this time the expansion tank won't be, it's not an ordinary expansion tank, it will be a cascade tank. This tank will be called surge tank, because now the water from inlet will circulate through the expansion tank and come, because the height is less. If height is more, it won't circulate. So when its height is less, this expansion tank is called surge tank. When height is more, it is called expansion tank. So in this way, we keep on heating it up, and in port, we run the boiler to heat up the water so that your main engine is kept warm, and only we drain the water when we do the work. Otherwise, this water will be kept warm so that you can start engine at any time, at given time. Otherwise, if you drain all the water, if you keep the engine cold, then you can't start the engine with 1 hour notice. So you have to keep engine, you have to heat up engine, then it has to become warm, then only we can do. So in port also, this pump will be running, keeping the main engine warm. In anchorage also, only place where we stop this in dry dock. Okay, that is all about your cylinder head, jacket and cylinder head cooling system. Thank you.